I'm James Moore, and I'm proud to be supporting my friend Iain Black to be the next leader of the Conservative Party and the next Premier of the province of British Columbia. For 5 terms over 15 years, I had the privilege of being a member of Parliament and Cabinet Minister from the province of British Columbia in the government of Prime Minister Stephen Harper. And I know that Iain Black is ready to be the Premier of this province. I've been a British Columbian all my life. It's where I call home. I was born in New Westminster. I was raised in Coquitlam. I went to university in Prince George. My father's from Victoria. I live in Port Moody. My family and all my extended family, we're all British Columbians, proud British Columbians. But we're really worried. We're worried about where this province is going. We're going in the wrong direction. You look at the fiscal mess that we're in. Ontario has over a $13 billion deficit. British Columbia has a $13 billion deficit. They have 3 times the population that we do. So we can't sustain where we're going. We need a new beginning as a province. We need new leadership. And that's why I'm supporting Iain Black. Iain Black is a guy who I've known for 20 years. He is exceptionally smart. He's prepared for the moment. He has the right mix of experience in the private sector and experience in government. He was a cabinet minister in an economic portfolio in the provincial government of Gordon Campbell. He also was the CEO of the Greater Vancouver Board of Trade, working with businesses to help them grow, to create Canadian jobs, create investment, and to create opportunities for British Columbians for the future. He understands what it is to work successfully and effectively in the private sector and to work successfully and responsibly in the government of British Columbia. That's the right balance that we need. I don't think being Premier of this province is a rookie job. And I don't think that people who don't have real experience in the private sector can really understand what it needs to move forward as a province, given the challenges that we have. And Iain has that right mix. And I'm worried about, as I said, where we're going as a province. We need a fresh start. And we need somebody who wants to grow and build and broaden the Conservative Party, somebody who wants to invite people in, not push people away, somebody who understands what it is to be successful in politics. Iain is that guy. When I was in cabinet for Prime Minister Harper, I worked with Iain. We worked collaboratively on really important projects for the Lower Mainland, the Evergreen Line, building infrastructure, lowering taxes. We cooperated and worked together in ways that were beneficial to all British Columbians. And we need to see more of that. We need to see a premier in this province who isn't saying no to energy projects, who isn't saying no to building this province into what it can be. We need somebody who is successful and who understands what optimism can do for this province when you work together and you have a real plan and a pathway to success. So I'm supporting Iain Black. There are some really impressive candidates in this race. Iain is the most impressive and the most ready to be the Premier of this province. So join me in supporting Iain to be the next leader of the Conservative Party and the next Premier of the province of British Columbia.